Hi, I'm Joe Polizzi, and this is the Content Inc. podcast. 5 minutes every Monday for content creators who desire to be content entrepreneurs. If making money with your content seems like an uphill battle, I have really good news for you. The 2023 Content Entrepreneur Research is out. Coaching, books, and online courses are the top 3 most profitable and most utilized tactics to monetize content. Turning your content into a printed book with Lulu has never been easier. Create a free account at lulu.com today. On the last episode of This Old Marketing, my weekly content and marketing news podcast with Robert Rose, we talked quite a bit about fake content. The main story we covered was how AI-generated books are everywhere on sites like Amazon and Goodreads. By the way, Amazon owns Goodreads. Basically, these AI books are being created, and then they take the name of a legitimate author. One very famous author, Jane Friedman, shares this experience in her article, which I'll put in the show notes. She says, "There's not much that makes me angry these days about writing and publishing. I've seen it all. I know what to expect from Amazon and Goodreads, meaning I don't expect much, and I assume I will be continually disappointed. Nor do I have the power to change how they operate. My energy-saving strategy is to move on and focus on what you can control. That's going to become much harder to do if Amazon and Goodreads don't start defending against the absolute garbage now being spread across their sites. I know my work gets pirated, and frankly, I don't care." She says, "I'm not saying other authors shouldn't care, but that's not a battle worth my time today." And she goes on and says, "But here's what does rankle me. Garbage books getting uploaded to Amazon where my name is credited as the author." So back to me for a second. Now, there were a number of books that came out in her name and were up on Amazon. And Jane says because she's fairly well known, Amazon and Goodreads took these down fairly quickly after a few days, but the damage was already done. Jane goes on and says that even though these books were removed, they will always be floating around out there. Now, I'm sure smart people at Amazon and Goodreads are working on this, but the fact that someone or some robot could so easily create a book in someone else's name is a huge problem. Now, right now, there is no real verification system. Authors, people just like Jane, have no control over their Goodreads profile. Now, Jane ends by pleading. She says, "We desperately need guardrails on this landslide of misattribution and misinformation. Amazon and Goodreads, I beg you to create a way to verify authorship or for authors to easily block fraudulent books credited to them. Do it now. Do it quickly." Now, I agree with Jane that Amazon needs to do something about this. But this is not Amazon's problem to fight for independent authors and creators. I feel the solution is that creators who develop their own audiences just simply do not publish on Amazon. Create a safe space that you own and control, like your website, and direct your fans to that page. You know, we become so accustomed to putting everything we do as authors and creators on Amazon, we never stop to consider if we should. Now, I know I always thought Amazon was the way. 10 years ago when I published Content Inc., Amazon was critical to its success, getting recommended in multiple ways from Amazon, and simply put, Amazon boosted my sales. I don't believe that's the case anymore. When I publish on Amazon, the discovery is simply not there anymore. There are too many books, and Amazon isn't looking out for the independent author. What Amazon is doing is when the author sends a buyer to Amazon, they get all the customer data and they keep an unhealthy share of the profits. The author gets zero data. Why we continue to do this as authors is maddening to me. I believe there is a better way, and that better way is outside of Amazon. So grow your audience, build your tribe, and when you release your book, do it on your own site where you keep your profits and all your data. What do you think? Now let me know by leaving me a comment at contentinc.io. I'd love to hear from you. Good luck.